Night of Yud Shvat, where the Friedrich became the Nasi, they had the yard site, his coming Shabbos. And then the next day, after a year, the Rebbe took Nasius of the Lubavitch. So, I, 20 years ago, came to Toronto from Vancouver, where I was already for years looking for the emes. And I had already been in a few different Bible colleges, lahavdil, and trying to become a pastor in the church, and I was lahavdil in a different religion, yeah? And then I made Giur 19 years ago on this Tammuz.
Wow.
So coming to it wasn't so easy. It wasn't so easy, and I had lots of challenges. But it wasn't so bad. But then, until I came here to Toronto, then it became really difficult. And many times I wanted to cry because it was just too difficult. And some of the things that made it even worse was that there were mechlikas in Lubavitch and the anti-Meshichisti. You had the Vad, and you had the Rabbonim, and you had the two camps, and that one would make me cry. So the tear would come halfway and go back, and it happened for 2 years straight. I couldn't cry, and I wondered why. I just didn't know. Like, usually if you want to cry, get over it and finish and live your life and be happy. But this kept persisting, and it wouldn't resolve. And then I went to yeshiva, and the Bochrim were disrespecting me because I was like in my 30s, and they were like 18, 19, 20. And they were like, oh, the goy, this and that. And that made it, like, grinded my soul even worse. I wanted to cry with that. And it was in Seagate by the ocean in Brooklyn, Coney Island. And so other things, it just, and the machoikas, and the, not peace, because I came from Abdullah Olam Prudot, yeah? And I come to Yiddishkeit and I have to see the opposite. I have to see the emes, and there has to be the achdus, and there wasn't until Yud Shvat. Until Yud Shvat, so I went to 770 in Farbrengen, and there was just the ruach, shalom bayis, Ahavas Yisrael, harmony, peace, and it was the purest. But I went to sleep that night, Yud Shvat in 770, and went to my bed. I woke up the next morning woke up too late, davening after the minyan by myself, and in the middle of the Shmoneh Esrei, all my neshama was saying, hey, did you see what you saw last night? Look, take a look, remember how beautiful that was. And my soul and my memories would, yeah. And again, did you see what you saw? Yeah. That's it. That's the actus of the closure that I needed to see. And then the tears all just started blowing down in the middle of Shmoneh Esrei. So then, from 14 years, that Yud Shvat became my favorite day of the year, and I always make a big deal about it. Until 5 years ago, when Gimel Tammuz at the Ohel during the Shabbaton, same thing happened. 7,000 chassidim from every walk of life, same spirit. And then I put one and one together, and I realized, hey, Yud Shvat, the day of Achdus, Gimel Tammuz, day of Achdus. Okay, it's the same thing, the same spirit, and you don't see it. But why is you see it on the yard site? Because the neshama, the cloud, the crystallization of life's mission on the yard site is crystallized in a tangible way. You can observe it, and so therefore all the chassidim were one. They were all the actors, all the Ahavas Yisrael, and the spirit of Yiddishkeit was so bright and shiny, and therefore, it doesn't have to be Yud Shvat, my favorite day of the year. It doesn't have to be Gimel Tammuz. Every day of the year we have actors. Nevertheless, you don't see it. You have the waves crashing on the ocean, on the shore, and making a mekloikas. You have a fighting. You have it. But deep down in the middle of the ocean, you have rak shek and shalom. Yeah. So we have Yidden, but we have a nasi yador. We have this, and how is that when we have the actus with the Torah, but we also have a nasi. Okay, and that's how we have actus.
Very nice.
Sounds good. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you.